Good evening, boys. Good evening. How are we doing today?
What up, brother?
Oh, not much. Tone, you okay there, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm great. It's great to see you.
What's going on with you?
I was pretending to be frozen. Man, I did some baseball things this weekend.
You did? How was that?
Yeah.
It was great. Took a buddy out to Cincinnati. We saw Great American Ballpark.
Oh, nice.
It
The
was
old
it was a nice ballpark. I enjoyed it.
Did you say hi to Joey Votto for Jess?
No, I did say hi to Nolan Arenado though for us, but he didn't respond. So we were sitting in the second row behind the not behind the Cardinal dugout, but right next to the Cardinal dugout, and got to get up close and personal with the dudes. So
There you go.
Yeah.
I love getting up close and personal with the dudes.
Yeah, there it is. Waiting
All
for
right.
it.
I got a question for y'all.
Yeah.
If you could take one player in history and put him in your favorite team's uniform, who would it be?
So, like, just to see them in the uniform, or do they get to play?
They play.
Okay.
If it's already a Cardinal, if it's like fucking Stan Musial, then whatever. You win. Good job. Congratulations. But,
I mean,
humor me. Mix it up on me.
Sure. No, that's fair. I mean, I feel like there's the two obvious ones, right, are Babe Ruth and Barry Bonds. But so let's just get those out of the way.
Yeah, pretty much fuck Babe Ruth, so that's where I stand. Shohei's way better.
I respect Babe Ruth. I said he's the greatest baseball player of all time, but he's not my favorite player of all time.
Right.
No.
Griffey, it would have been cool to see Griffey in a Cardinal uniform.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good answer. I like that. I'd say, I mean, I know he's gotten a lot of shit with the steroid stuff, but I'd probably go with like Roger Clemens, just again in a Cardinal uniform. Like, watch him dominate in Busch would have just been incredible during his freaking prime.
Oh, Randy Johnson too. Randy Johnson for pitching and Ken Griffey Jr. for hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mine was Pedro. I'd like to see Pedro down in Texas, dude. I think that would be so sick.
Oh yeah, nasty.
All right, fellers, let's go.
You're listening to the Upper Decker Podcast.
Welcome back to episode 74 of the Upper Decker Podcast. I'm your island boy, Ty. Do I look like an island boy right now?
Yeah, sleepy pajama boy kind of too.
Hell
nice.
No, bro. This is that button down with the collar, baby.
I'm your boy, Tone.
And I'm your bearded boy, Dan. Fuck it.
And the boys are back in town, baby. I can't believe none of y'all mentioned my banana shirt yet.
No,
I was a little rushed getting here, but
that's true.
I get it. So for episode 74 here, we have Kenley Jansen. Finally a relevant player. Really fun. High numbered. For his entire career has always wore 74. Kind of fucking wild. Obviously one of the best closers of our era. He's been compared to old Mariano just because of that cutter. So they both throw that cutter, both jam people, break off bats all the time. Super dominant. Kenley's a 3-time All-Star, 2-time Hoffman Relief Pitcher of the Year, and as of 2020, he's a World Series champ, so good on you, sir. He's got 630 save seasons. He's got 340 save seasons, so
Jesus,
kind of doing that dang thing. He was born in Curacao and came up as a catcher. I don't know if you guys knew that. And his offense kind of deteriorated once he was drafted, so they moved him behind the plate to in front of the plate to pitch. They switched it up on him.
Yeah, you can't pitch from behind the plate.
No, I mean
you can, but it's not going to work very well.
Super not legal anymore. So they did that, whatever. He debuted in 2010 with the Dodgers, and in 2011, I did not know this, he broke the all-time K per 9 record, finishing with 96 strikeouts in 53 2/3 innings for a K per 9 of 16.1. So not bad for a shitty hitting catcher, He also set the record, which obviously has since been broken this year twice, for most strikeouts without issuing a walk, and that was in 2017. He struck out his 36th batter and broke Adam Wainwright's 2013 record of 35, and his streak actually ended at 51 that season. That 51st strikeout came in his 31st game that year.
Whew.
Jesus.
Pretty dang dominant out there, Kenley Jansen.
Mowing him down.
Well, speaking of Dodgers, Tone, you got some birthdays coming up for you, boy. I know you do.
I do have some birthdays. We're going to start off with Walker Buehler. Walker
Buehler.
Bueller. I barely know her.
Very nice.
Hey.
Walker, I barely know her. We got a double barely know her here, bro.
Oh, man.
I like it.
Yo, guys. My name's a double.
Tyler Miller. I
Oh,
barely
yeah.
know her. How have we never done that?
What the fuck is going on today?
Okay. All right. I like it.
Old Walker is 27 this week. He is one of the more exciting young pitchers in the league right now. Two-time All-Star already, World Series champ already, finished third in Rookie of the Year voting behind Acuna and Soto. I mean, that's fair, right? They're pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That's good.
And he had a top 10 Cy Young finish in 2019. So he's doing some good stuff for being a youngster. In 5 seasons and 81 starts, he is 34-10 with a career 2.93 ERA, a sub-1 WHIP,
Crushing it.
and a 137 ERA plus. Those are great stats, man. He's really solid.
He's like, obviously, we know that he's great. Like, he's a great pitcher, but he's sneaky good. Once you start digging into his numbers, you're like, holy shit, Walker's been going off, bro.
Yeah. If he wouldn't have had to have Tommy John before the draft, he's probably a top 1 or 2 guy that goes in that draft year.
Oh, absolutely.
Sure, yeah. He averages exactly 10 strikeouts per 9, with his highest coming in his rookie season with 11.6 Ks per 9. This year so far, he's 10-1 with a 2.31 ERA,
Pretty good.
and a .909 WHIP, 167 ERA plus. My goodness,
Right.
and a 3.9 WAR. That's going to put his name in the hat for a Cy Young contender for sure.
Yeah, especially if, like, DeGrom keeps doing DeGrom things, Scherzer's doing whatever Scherzer's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've got, all the whole Milwaukee staff, obviously, you're going to have to look at. But, I mean, Walker's name is in there for sure.
Yep, I very much agree. May the 4th be with you.
And also with you.
2018, he made his 3rd career start and went 6 hitless innings. He was followed up by Tony Cingrani, Yimi Garcia, and Adam Liberatore, who combined for no hits, and the Dodgers no-hit the Padres, winning the game 4-0.
Yeah, Cardinal great Tony Cingrani.
What?
I say Cardinal great Tony Cingrani.
Did he play for the Cardinals?
Well, he was on the Cardinals. He was part of a trade as basically a salary dump for the Dodgers. I think it was 2 years ago. Never actually pitched a game. He was on the IL and came over to the Cardinals in the trade on the IL and then went to free agency.
That's right.
I remember that. Wow.
Yep.
Good call.
You're very welcome.
This was the first no-hitter ever thrown outside of U.S. or Canada because it was the first of a 3-game series in Mexico.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So good on you, Mr. Bueller.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, next up, it is A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez.
I'm so happy you didn't pick a Rangers jersey just because.
Yeah, whatever.
He is 46 years old this week. Career WAR of 117.5.
That's silly.
The juice be doing that to you, bro.
I don't even care, man. That's incredible. 3-time MVP, 2 Gold Gloves, 14 All-Star appearances, 10-time Silver Slugger. He's got a batting title. He's got 1 World Series. It sure seems like he should have more. I know he missed that late 90s into the year 2000 run with the Yankees. He was with Texas at the time, but it seems like he should have more World Series than that.
Yeah, well, and he was also with Seattle before that too, so cut the guy some slack.
I know.
2009 is his only one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. He is a member of the 3,000 Hit Club.
Did it with fashion too, dude. Hit that ding dong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I think Jeter, the year after, got his 3,000th
With
also
a
on a
home
home
run.
run.
Yeah.
Also a home run. Yep.
I vividly
And-
remember Jeter's, yeah.
And his last hit was a walk-off, which is just the most Derek Jeter thing ever.
Of course
Perfect.
it was, right?
Fun fact for you, A-Rod hit a home run from every spot in the lineup throughout his career except for the 8th spot. That was the only spot he never hit a ding-dong.
Interesting.
Yeah. He was, I mean, obviously the AL, so no, or they used the DH, so he was batting 9 when he first came up, and that's why. So, little quick question for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a trick question, but there could be 2 answers. I'll give you either answer. I'll accept either answer. But
All
which active player, still active today,
Okay.
has Alex Rodriguez hit the most home runs off of?
Oh, Jesus. Active player today, hit the most home runs off of. So he's 46. He hasn't played in, what, 7 years? Something like that.
I think 13, 14 was his last year, somewhere around there.
I can tell you that. Hold on one second.
So an American League pitcher.
He played in 2016.
Oh, did he? Wow. Okay.
No shit.
Not much. I mean, well, I don't know, 65 games with the Yankees in 2016. So,
Okay. Which pitcher?
They're an active pitcher. I'll give you even more of a hint. There's 2 the technical answer. I guess he's kind of active, but he's old and injured. Not sure if he's going to come back. He might
Justin
come back.
Verlander.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So he's hit 5 home runs off JV. That's the most. And then, but if you take out JV, there's one other pitcher. I'll give you like 10 more seconds.
Is he in the AL or NL right now?
He is in the AL right now. I think he's always been in the AL, but he's played for multiple teams.
Did he just recently get traded?
Like in the middle of the season, or
Yeah, like within the last week.
No. I don't think so. No.
So it's not Rich Hill then.
No, he is all. No, I'm sorry. There was one season where he did not. It's not Rich Hill. There was one season where he did not play for an AL team, and he played for one of Ty's teams. Well, it tells you which one it was.
Okay, so
it
the
wasn't
Braves.
the AL team. He played for the Braves for one season and did really well that season. He went 14-10 with a 3.95 ERA. I shouldn't say really well, but decent. The team he's playing for now. This is his first year back with the team he's playing for now. He also played for them at one point in 2013.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb.
Okay.
Wait, no, I can't do that. Never mind, because he's back in the NL now. I was going to say Charlie Morton, but
and that's who I was thinking too. But he's
right.
still with the Braves.
Think he's not with his team now, but think Angels.
Okay.
Think Twins. Think Royals. He is with the Royals. I don't know how much he's pitching these days, but he got moved to the bullpen.
Ian Kennedy.
No,
Ian Kennedy's with the Rangers now.
this is
He did, didn't he?
This is a guy that he's been in the league for 16 years.
What the fuck?
But he's not he's not great. He's just always been just decent enough to kind of hang in there. No black marks. 2-time All-Star. He got Cy Young votes 2 times, but finished 67th.
Is it like Mike Minor?
No.
In the bullpen for the Royals.
He's got he's played in 20 games this season, but he only started 2 of them.
God, the listeners are just yelling at us right now trying to get
Just
this fucking figured out. No, they're like, the answer is blah, 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 you dumb fucks.
He has a 5.9 ERA this year. He had a 9.4. Well, he only played in 8 games between 18 and 19 total. He played 5 games in 2018, 3 games in 2019. Didn't play in 2020.
Stumped.
I have no idea.
It's Irvin Santana.
Motherfucker!
Yeah.
Okay.
Alex Rodriguez has hit 4 home runs off Irvin Santana in his career. And
I forgot he just signed with the Royals like a couple weeks ago.
was it just a couple weeks ago?
It was recently, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Angels, Twins, Royals. God bless it. And the Braves. Son of a bitch.
Looks like he signed with the Royals back in December.
Oh, did he? Okay,
Yeah.
my bad. I was thinking
Just a couple weeks ago.
I
Just a
thought,
couple weeks. December 29th.
I thought he got released by somebody and then signed as a minor league free agent.
Who
But
the
apparently
hell
I'm
knows,
dumb.
bro? Who knows? Fuck it. It took us way too long to figure that out.
Yeah,
So-
it did. Holy
All right.
shit.
Anyways, well, that's half the episode right there.
You're almost there, guys. You're almost there.
All right, boys. Let's see what we got next here. It is Ty Miller.
Yo!
What?
It's Ty Miller.
Me, dude?
Happy birthday, bro. What did you tell
Thanks,
us?
guys. That don't look like me, though.
No, it's Tyson Miller. We're not even going to talk about it, but I just saw that it was a Ty Miller and thought that was kind of cool. But for real, we got your Tony Tone's dope name of the day and last birthday is old Tricky Nichols.
Guys, I gotta be real honest with you. I might have to change this background, and I might have to throw Tricky Nichols up there somewhere. That is the sickest name almost all time to me.
That's pretty fantastic.
It's pretty high. It just flows so
it
good.
Flows so well.
It's not like as funny as like a Johnny Dick shot, but it just flows. Old Tricky
Oh,
Nichols.
Tricky Nichols, dude.
Trick Nicks, like it's just
Oh,
man.
good call.
Dang, bro.
Yeah,
So,
I like that a lot.
Old Tricky would man, it's so perfect. He was born in 1850, which means he would be 171 years old.
God bless
Damn.
America. That boy's big old dude.
If you were old enough
old.
to remember the Civil War when you were playing in MLB, you're fucking old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What year
Yeah.
was the Civil War?
61 to 65.
Yeah, I knew that.
Dan knew because he was there, bro.
It's true. Remember it like it was yesterday.
Let's see what happened in the year 1850. The Scarlet Letter was published.
Oh, sick.
Okay.
Isn't that the movie with Emma? What's her name?
Sure.
No, with Demi Moore.
No, yeah, maybe, but Ty's thinking of Emma Roberts or something.
Easy
I
A,
know.
dog. Easy
There's-
A.
So there's a joke in Easy A about the movie with Demi Moore.
Oh,
I was kind of playing.
never
with
seen
it.
Easy A, so even though that's what they call me.
Oh!
The University of Utah and the University of Rochester were both founded that year.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know, nothing too excited. There's just a bunch of pictures of trains when you look up 1850.
Yeah, no shit. That's all we had back then.
That's because it was brand new.
There weren't even buildings. There were just trains just taking things back and forth from land to
Mhm.
land.
What happened in the year 1850? Can we cancel the rest of the episode and just
Yeah,
talk about 1850?
we've already fucked this one up so bad. Let's just talk about 1850 the rest of the time.
I don't know, man.
It's a pretty good idea.
Henry Clay introduced the Compromise of 1850 to the U.S. Congress.
Literally have no idea who that is.
The Fugitive Slave Act was enacted, which is pretty terrible.
I think
Millard Fillmore was a president.
Missouri is like 29 years old in 1850.
I like it.
Okay. All right. We had a. I don't even remember what I was saying about Tricky Nichols. He's
Tricky
real old.
fucking Nichols.
He's
dude.
real little. 5'7", 150. Why? By the way, why are all the dope names real little guys? Like I feel like every time I do a dope name, I'm like, oh, he was just a little guy, 5'7", 5'8".
Oh, that's because of like diseases and stuff back then.
Oh,
we didn't
okay.
have like vaccines. These guys didn't grow to be big and strong like we are, you know? They didn't
Like
get,
I am.
Fair.
They didn't get
I
these
can deal with
muscles and
that.
they didn't get Dan's build and they didn't get your fucking handsome, mature, beautiful mustache face. Well, they had the mustache. Fuck.
Yeah, he had way better mustache.
Sorry,
than me.
bro. Shit.
So
Sorry,
I'm out, dude. I'd be dead in 1850. This dude played for the New Haven Elm Cities,
Okay.
the Boston Red Stockings,
Mhm.
Nice.
the St. Louis Brown Stockings, the Providence Grays, the Worcester Ruby Legs, and the Baltimore Orioles, who were like a double-A team at the time.
Just all the colors again.
Yep.
Right.
He got the nickname Tricky because he was actually one of the first pitchers to play around with like varying the speed of his pitches.
Oh.
Kind of weird, like we're so used to that now, but at the time that was new. So
We can thank old Tricky Nichols for the change up.
right, pretty much.
I like it.
I'm not even sure how this is possible, but in his first season, he finished 4-29, 4 wins, 29 losses.
That's not good.
Pretty bad.
But he had an ERA of 2.38.
Pretty good.
So they just could not score runs. Got it.
He only allowed 2 home runs in 288 innings pitched.
Well, that's because you had a bunch of 5'7" motherfuckers trying to hit the ball 550 feet over the fucking fences, bro.
And there really weren't fences. It was just cornfields.
Right, yeah.
Right. Or it was a 20-foot tall wall or
Right.
some bullshit.
Taking boats to chase down the damn home runs and trying to come and get them out.
I say I'm not sure how it's possible. I did actually look into it a little bit more after I kind of made my notes here. He had quite a few runs, just not earned runs. So I think it was a lot of defensive issues. Like, I don't think these guys were fielding well.
Probably because they had cardboard for gloves.
Right.
If
Right.
that,
Yeah.
Yeah, or bare hands.
So
old Tricky Nichols out here just got a shoddy defense, dude.
Tricky Nichols with the freaking stash. Gosh, I love him.
Unreal.
I love him.
I really do. I'm gonna get him tattooed on my arm, dude. I love Tricky Nichols.
Look at him with the fresh haircut there.
Look at him, bro.
All
He's
lined
looking
up. and
good. He
everything.
just looks like a hipster there.
I just really
Oh,
cannot
yeah, a little bit.
believe that there were pictures back, like cameras back in the day.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
We didn't have fucking polio vaccines, but we had damn cameras, dude. Tell you what.
Yeah.
Unreal. Old Tricky Nichols. Good on you, sir.
Those are your birthdays, and Tony Tone's dope name of the day.
Dude, Ty Miller's kind of cute. Let's be real.
That one, yeah.
That one, yeah, and not at all.
Y'all.
There's no easy A, but
Hey.
Pretty sick of y'all. All right. Let's go ahead real quick, talk about this before we get into the show. So sign up to be a monthly contributor at anchor.fm/upperdeckerpod/support. You can do $1, $5, $10, whatever you want to do. Send it on over. It goes right into our bank account and we send it right back into the show. Helps us buy new mics, sponsor events, new equipment, whatever. Makes us sound nice and crispy in your ear holes. Buys me banana shirts. Not going to lie. Got a banana shirt with y'all's money.
that is
love
when
it
we
when you
decide
say
to
ear
turn our
hole.
microphones on. Sometimes we just turn them on halfway through the episode. So
Right. And then if you don't want to do the monthly thing, totally get it. A lot of commitment. I'm also afraid of commitment. Head on over to PayPal at paypal.me/upperdeckerpod to do a one-time donation. I tell you what, I've done it before. I'll do it again. You do more than $20. Tell me to say something. Tell me to wear something. I'll do it. Just give me some time in advance. But make sure that fucking check clears first, baby boy.
who gave you $20 to wear the banana shirt?
This was a fashion choice of my own making.
I think he gave himself $20 to wear that banana shirt.
I gave myself
Are
like
you
negative $20 to wear this
Your
shirt.
bandana.
We need to give this shirt to Dan. The bandana. Holy fuck!
Dan the bandana man.
Dan the banana man with a banana. I can't do it. Dude.
I could be bandana.
Shut up. All right, boys. Wheelhouse. Who's hot and who's not? This is shocking. Shocking right off the fucking rip, boys.
Right?
Detroit Tigers, 7-3 in the last 10. You know, you can kind of take it with a grain of salt because their opponents have been Minnesota, the 4th place team in the AL Central, Texas, the last place team in the AL West, Kansas City, the last place team in the AL Central. So, not great. They've outscored their opponents 54-32. However, I did look into that stretch. So they're slashing 276, 329, 473 with an 802 OPS, 15 dingers in those 10 games, and 87 hits. So the Tigers, who are not really known for offense, are kind of fucking doing it out there. So
Sure.
good on them. Their pitching is also doing pretty well. They've got the opponents batting under 200 against them with a team ERA of 3.21 and a flat 1 whip. So
That's pretty good.
Tigers are kind of look a little optimistic. Give them 3 years. Give them 3.
In the last 2 weeks, they've got 2 guys with OPSs over 1,000. They've got
Who'd that be?
2,
Victor Reyes.
10 at bats, but Victor Reyes, and then Candelario.
Jorge Candelario, Jose Candelario,
Heimer.
Candelario. I knew it was a J.
Yeah. They've got Jonathan Scope, who has a 918 OPS.
Yeah, he gone though.
Badu,
Akil Badu,
920 OPS, 3 bombs in the last couple weeks here, 10 RBIs. So yeah, I mean they're. And then Miggy's got terrible OPS, but he's got 9 ribs in the last couple weeks. So.
Yep. Shout out to our homeboy, the kissing one. What's his name? Heffenfeld. The old kissing boy, talking about the old Detroit Tigers. Good on you.
Also, Harold Castro is the first player I've ever seen in fantasy that literally has eligibility at every position other than catcher and pitcher.
That's awesome.
Wow.
First, second, third, short, left, center, right. That's cool.
That's insane.
I kind of dig that.
Tone, go ahead and talk about the next team who's hot, bruh.
The next hot team is the Tampa Bay Rays, and they just acquired Nelson Cruz.
Ooh, old boomstick, baby.
They are 7-3 in their last 10. A little less dominant than the Tigers right now, but they are getting the job done. They are 3-1 in one-run games during this span and have a run differential of +7. So not blowing them out of the water, but they're getting it done.
You got to win those close games.
You have to.
You know, if you end up just Braves fucking take notes. If you end up losing these one-run games, it'll fucking kill you, man. It'll kill you.
I'm gonna add one more onto here, and then also segue it into who's not, because it was off of this last series. You know what? Fuck you. let me do my thing. So Boston, I will give you credit for who's hot. So they just won 3 of 4 against the Yankees, including a walk-off in extra innings in Game 1. And Game 4, they were being no-hit into the 8th inning and still won the game.
Yeah.
So that also leads into who's not hot, which is obviously the Yankees, because they just lost 3 of 4 against the Red Sox and have fallen deeper into the hole in the AL East and should probably start selling off some pieces, at least a couple of pieces from here or there.
You think?
I mean, look how far back they are. They're like, 9 games back? I haven't even looked
They're
at the
9.5.
today.
What's the wild card, though? They're only 3.5 out of the wild card.
All right. Well, then they're going to have to completely redo their bullpen because they can't hold a lead to save their lives right now. So they need some bullpen pieces. And apparently, Eric Hosmer might be able to be gotten from San Diego. So maybe they put him at first base.
I saw that, and I'll hate it. I will hate it if Hosmer leaves.
Yeah,
especially in New York. I don't like that fit.
No, not at all. And they need an outfield because I think they're trotting out I don't even know who their outfield is right now because Judge is hurt with COVID. He's got COVID.
Brett Gardner's still starting left field.
Yeah, they signed him to literally be a 4th or 5th outfielder, and he's starting.
I think they had Andujar in right field last night.
Yeah, they need outfield bad, and they could use a first baseman. They need a bullpen bad. They need starting pitching behind Garrett Cole.
Right.
So I don't know I think they just need too many pieces to make trades to compete, unless you think you can get a couple relievers and make do with what you got when people come back from the IL.
I think I would actually almost look in to see, I don't know off the top of my head, I would look in to see the control that they have of these players. If they have most of them again for next year or whatever, just call it a wash this year, keep playing, don't sell off, and maybe add on a couple more parts in the offseason. And the Yankees will be right back into it. They've just been bit by that fucking old injury bug out there so hard this year.
Every year I feel like they get hit by the injury bug.
I mean, they do for sure because they buy the biggest, beefiest players of all time whose bones outgrew them when they were like 13. So
they literally, they don't have an outfield right now. They have Brett Gardner. That's it.
Right.
Andujar's on the IL now, too.
Jesus.
LaCastro's on the IL. Hicks, Clint Frazier, Judge, they're all on the IL.
Jeez.
Yeah, Judge is on there for COVID, so he could be back once he clears protocol. But he's still not exactly the picture of health usually anyway. So,
right. All right, boys. Well, I'm going to talk about some depressing shit and just get it done and out of the way.
All right, go for it, man.
I knew the Texas Rangers were going to be bad. Okay. They've been fun to watch up until the last 12 games because they've won 0 of those 12. Pretty ugly baseball. I think I read something the other day and I wish that I would have saved it. they haven't had a lead in a game since the second game of this stretch.
It's 90-something innings that they've not had a lead. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking unreal. They're terrible right now. So they lost 12 straight. They lost 2 to Oakland, 3 at Toronto, got swept in 4 by Detroit, and then lost 3 more to Houston. So they were shut out 3 times in that span, and guys, they've been outscored 20 to 80 in 12 games.
God.
Wow, man.
It's bad out there in Texas.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
Wow.
It's pretty atrocious. Just fucking sell. Just get rid of everyone. Just start over. Fucking redo, take a mulligan, and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Do you keep anyone though to try to like? Because I know like Gallo's done at the end of the year, but like
they're
talking about
they're talking
extending
contract.
him.
They're talking extensions with Gallo, which whatever. And I mean, like the only other guys in my head would be like Nick Solak, but he struggled so bad they just sent him down to AAA the other day.
Right.
So it's like, oh my goodness.
I mean you
can't
Nate
rely
Lowe.
on Brock Holt anymore, dudes. Fuck.
You got Nate Lowe under contract for a little bit longer, I believe. IKF is obviously still pre-ARB, or maybe going into ARB year for the first time this year. But I don't. The Gallo extension doesn't make sense to me because I don't feel like they're going to be relevant enough for the contract to make sense. Yeah,
right. Yeah, if they give him like a 4-year deal, that'll probably be right around the time that they're making the transition.
Yeah,
exactly. Which makes no sense to me. So I don't know. I don't understand the thought process behind it.
I don't either, man.
I guess I don't know. You gotta still put asses in the seats. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
still money.
You don't really have anybody else to be like, yo, come check this shit out. Like, you've got IKF, who's your next best player, but he's not going to hit 450-foot bombs like Gallo will. And
right.
Oh man, I don't know. It's fucking scary.
It's weird timing too because they did just open up the new stadium, so you would have thought they would have wanted to like go out and splurge a little bit on some free agents,
right? Just
to draw people in. But I don't get it. It's like the Rangers don't know what they want to do, and they can't go all in either direction.
Right? Yeah, just fucking tank, dude. Like I'm prepared. I'm prepared for us to fucking tank and just rebuild. I'm tired of fucking lingering and being like, oh man, these guys actually look decent, and then fucking All-Star break hits, and I haven't seen a win in fucking 2 weeks. So
right,
it's atrocious. It's bad. Sell, start over, fucking do it again. But Jack Leiter's in the waiting, so I'll be waiting for that, boys. Tell you what,
that's true.
We got 2 real quick DFAs I want to talk about. The other guys who are not, who are not hot. Ender and Ciarte for the Braves. This one just kind of hurts.
Yeah,
I get it, but they activated him from the IL and then immediately DFA'd him. So they just made room on the roster, and then they were like, "Fucking catch you on the flip, bro."
Right. He was the centerpiece in the Shelby Miller trade, wasn't he? Mm-hmm. Or him and Dansby.
Dansby was technically the centerpiece, but yeah, he came over. Ender came over from the Diamondbacks with Dansby for Shelby Miller.
That's right.
And I mean, Ender's had a great stay with Atlanta, and he's a great defender. I loved watching him out in center field for a long time, but I know the Braves have those outfield prospects coming up.
Yeah, you can get the same production out of Patchy or Waters at this point.
So. Right, yeah. It's just so wild to me that you don't like... I mean, I know he's DFA'd, so you'll have the opportunity to like trade him here in the next couple days or whatever, but like...
Right.
Just say that instead. Just be like, yo, does anybody want Ender? Like, I think it's so fucking crude. Just be like... Hey, man, we know you're healthy, but you're also not on our fucking team anymore, so catch you on the flip.
Yeah, it's just a way for teams to clear room on the 40-man before a trade is all.
Right, yeah. And then the second one is Rafael Montero for the Mariners. Boys, this guy has had a nuclear holocaust of a fucking season. It has been brutal. I hyped him up a whole lot before the season. I thought he was going to be something some shiny new toy for the Mariners, and he was not. He's 5-3, which is the only bright side because he has a 7.27 ERA in 40 games. Oh my god!
So they're winning in spite of him, not because of him, from the sounds of it.
Correct. He in 43.1 innings, he's got a 1.638 WHIP. He struck out 37, but he's walked 15, which is accumulated to a negative 1.9 WAR already in 2021.
His
bad.
his ERA plus is 56.
Dude, he's been bad. I watched him all last year with the Rangers, and I was like, this guy's fucking special. He's got some shit. This is awesome. I was sad when they traded him. Now I'm a little okay, but like also, 7.27 ERA might be an improvement on the Rangers right now. So fucking get him back. Let's go.
Right. Put him in the Cardinals bullpen. Jesus Christ, it can't be any worse than what we've got.
There you go.
He's also almost 31, so he might just be done, man.
Right.
Right.
I agree.
Or Korea, Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, let's do a little more sad things. You guys
Man.
talk about some injuries real quick. Just rattle them off. One of you. Go. Take turns. Bop, 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 bop.
All right,
All
real
right.
quick. Mookie,
Go.
10-day IL, right hip inflammation. Go, Dan.
Shane, not Justin Bieber, is on the 60-day IL, so the earliest he can come back is August 15th.
Tell you what, my fantasy team is shit.
Your
Yeah,
fantasy IL team is spectacular.
So good. My first overall pick, Shane Bieber. Third round pick, Tyler Glasnow. Both on the 60-day. Fucking choice.
Nailed it.
If you combined our ILs, they would just be
Lights out, bro.
yeah, great. The Mets rotation lose the piece. David Peterson is having foot surgery, so they're going to be looking. I think there's already been reports that they're looking for some pitchers on the trade market here.
Mm-hmm.
The Marlins rookie phenom. I'm assuming we're talking about Chaz Chisholm on this one because
Nope.
we are dumb and didn't put it on here. Or
Nope,
are we talking about
that was me, dude. Trevor Rogers, bro.
Trevor? I was gonna say the pitcher Trevor Rogers on that one. He is on the 10-day IL with some lower back spasms, but I do think Chaz Chisholm is on the IL.
He
Again,
is,
if not mistaken.
Speaking of my fantasy team, Trevor Rogers.
Oof.
Nick Castellanos. I didn't get to see him Friday or Saturday night because he is on the 10-day with a microfracture in his right wrist. So, best luck to him.
Speaking about the Detroit pitching, Spencer Turnbull just underwent Tommy John surgery. So
He gone.
obviously the rest of the season and likely all, if not most of next season is gone as well.
But good news.
Yeah.
Eloy Jimenez is coming back.
Woo!
He's supposed to be activated today. I haven't seen an official, but he's back. That's exciting. Not that the
That is
White Sox needed the help because they're doing just A-OK there in the AL Central. But
Yeah, young, good players. We love seeing them come back, though. and
what do we
actually
always
get
say?
to
It's good
go
for the
play.
game, right?
Yep, absolutely.
And apparently Luis Robert is about to start a rehab stint too. So
Hey.
they could get both these guys back here in the next month or so.
I don't know if I said it
And-
to you. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say make a playoff push, but they're
Yeah.
already in.
Yeah,
They're going to make playoffs.
I might have told you guys, or I was talking about it this weekend when I was in Cincy, but I think the White Sox have a very, very legit shot at winning the World Series this year. I don't think they're being talked about enough for that. Yeah, I'm not saying I want them to. I'm just saying I like the odds.
Gross. I hate it. Let's talk about some trades, boys.
Okay.
A couple of
let's do
them have happened. Not like real big names, but some decently sized names. Speaking of decently sized, Nelson Cruz, Big Daddy Boomstick.
Ooh,
He
I bet he is.
got traded from Minnesota down to the Rays, which you would think that he played for the Rays his entire career because
Oh, yeah.
he just looks like he fits in down there so fucking
Yeah.
well.
He looks real good in that uniform.
The Rays get Nelson Cruz and right-hand pitcher Calvin Faucher? However the
Voucher,
fuck you
I
say it.
barely know her.
Hey.
Ah.
And then Minnesota gets right-hand pitchers Joe Ryan and Drew Strotman. So a couple little prospecty boys for Nelson Cruz, big bat. We'll see how that takes place down there. So far, he's fit in pretty well. So
Can you imagine being 41 years old and getting traded, not as like the throw-in or as
Right.
in like we need to get rid of this guy for salary relief
Right.
purposes, getting traded because the receiving team wants your bat. That's
I
amazing,
saw-
man.
I saw a tweet shortly after his trade that the longest home run that he ever hit happened like 2 years ago.
right,
So like he's just getting better. It's insane.
he's a freak of nature.
He is. Can I talk about this one? I want to talk about this one.
Yeah, real quick. Let me talk about Nelson Cruz more, dude. You know I can't stop.
All right, go ahead.
Jesus.
Banana boy.
Aside from I think he was traded from the Brewers to the Rangers his very first season.
Right.
This is the only other time he's been traded. He's hit free agency every other time.
Okay. Free agent to Seattle, free agent to Minnesota, and then
Isn't
again.
that crazy?
Yeah, that is pretty okay.
No, he was. Sorry.
Go ahead.
He was traded again.
From where?
Well, he was traded from the Mets.
No, he never played for the Mets, you dingus.
He signed with the New York Mets as an amateur free agent in 1998 and was traded by the Mets to the A's in 2000, then was traded by the A's to the Brewers.
I didn't even know that existed.
And then
I didn't
was
either.
traded by the Brewers to Texas. I had no idea.
I didn't know those other two.
I thought he signed
Brewers
as an international free agent. With the Brewers. Yeah,
unreal.
He signed with the Mets.
That's crazy. So the only other 2 times he's been traded was his first fucking 2 years, whatever.
Since he's been an active major league player, he's only been traded the one time.
Right.
Yes, and he did hit free agency all the other times. That's crazy, though.
that is wild. All right. Speaking of crazy, Adam Frazier went from Pittsburgh to San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
That infield is crazy. They didn't need any other infielders.
No,
because they've already got Hosmer, which we talked about. They're potentially looking to trade him. We'll see. He's halfway through that 8-year deal he signed.
Right.
So maybe. But they already had Cronenworth / Kim at second. They've got Tatis at short. They've got Machado at third. They're already playing Profar in the outfield.
Right.
To go with Will Myers and Tommy Pham and Trent Grisham and everybody else they have out there.
That's the best infield in baseball if it wasn't already.
And now they get the major league leader in hits.
Yeah.
So
I think it's just the best team in baseball. Like, I know that their record and like stance in the standings doesn't reflect that. The Padres are the best fucking team. You're playing.
I think they have the most
MLB you're playing MLB The Show out here with fucking trades, just like
forced
whatever,
trades.
just forced trades. You can fucking do whatever you want.
Yeah, and I mean, and it's not like Pittsburgh didn't get people for it. They've got right-handed pitcher Mitchell Miliano, outfielder Jake Suwinski, and then I think the highest ranked one that they had was shortstop Tucupito Marcano.
You nailed it.
And he was their 5th ranked prospect previously, but obviously they've got Tatis at short. There's concerns with if he's going to stay there long term or not, but they've also got CJ Abrams, who is their 2nd ranked prospect behind Mackenzie Gore, whose primary position is shortstop. So he was expendable. And I feel like that's just the what you keep seeing with San Diego in these trades. Like, they're trading away good prospects, but they're trading away prospects that like are 3rd and 4th in their system.
Right.
But they become like the 1st ranked prospect of that position in somebody else's system.
Exactly. I don't know how the fuck they've hung on to Mackenzie Gore throughout all of these trades.
Yeah.
Right.
How?
Gore and Abrams. And their catcher. They have Luis Campusano is their 3rd prospect.
Right.
And he's like a tier 1 catching prospect.
Right.
Too.
Well, that's because they had fucking Francisco Mejia to expend at that point.
You said Abrams already as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
crazy.
He's either going to come up as short if they keep Tatis there, or they're going to move him to center field because he's got the athleticism to do that. I apparently am a really big Padres fan, and I'm realizing this as I'm speaking this all out, talking about their prospects.
Mm-hmm.
They got a kid. They got another kid, Robert Hassel, who's the 46th prospect in all baseball.
Unreal.
He's another infielder.
Outfielder.
Oh, outfielder. Yeah. But yeah, they're just loaded. They're loaded from top to bottom. They could go out if they want to go get a starting pitcher and really solidify it and just put the nail in the coffin. They could do that. If they want some bullpen help, they can do it. If they want to go get Starling Marte for the outfield, they could do that too. I mean,
they're just out here playing with cheat codes on.
I love it. I want to see that. Like I'm really enjoying the season that the Giants are having, just because we didn't see it coming. But I just want to see them bury the Dodgers. And I don't necessarily have anything against the Dodgers, but everyone kind of thought that they were going to be the juggernaut in the West.
Right.
So if we could like get them to finish 3rd, dude, I'd be all about it.
Fair enough. The last trade I want to talk about here right quick is Rich Hill to the Mets. So the Mets get Hill, Tampa Bay gets Tommy Hunter, which, didn't know still played, and AA catcher Matt Dyer. So I just have to ask you guys, hi Yachty.
Just trying to get my attention.
It's kind of a weird move, right? Like,
yeah,
Tampa
I don't
Bay,
get it.
Why would you trade away a solidified starter. For nobody. You just got rid of Rich Hill.
It's almost like a contract offset in order to acquire Nelson Cruz.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's literally the only thing that it could be, unless they're like, oh, yo, Rich Hill's got this real bad splinter, and we know it's going to get even worse here soon. He's going to have an infection, so send him up to the old Mets. But that's pretty shitty of them.
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, it's not like illegal, but it's pretty frowned upon. Right. It kind of messes up your chance of doing business with them in the future.
I mean, the Rays tend to know what they're doing with their pitching. Like, obviously, their pitching in-house is always great, but they tend to get rid of the guys right when they're about to start doing bad. They just know. So, like a James Shields, a Matt Garza, Chris Archer, Rich Hill, maybe. Blake Snell's had a pretty good season, but the list goes on and on. They just get rid of these fucking guys, and it's like, lo and behold, they're bad. So, I don't know.
Right.
The Rays know something that we don't know, so we'll see what happens.
If memory serves, I don't think Rich Hill has actually pitched a full season in like 4 or 5 years. And so we're after that point now. So Tampa is probably just hedging their bet a little bit on him. Sure. Like they figure he's had a great year to this point, but he's 40, 41, however old he is.
He's pretty fucking old.
And, he hasn't pitched a full season in at least 4 or 5 years. So
right,
they're probably just playing it safe at this point.
So that's pretty much all about trades that have actually happened, but I do want to bring up a couple other scenarios right quick. So, Dan, I'm going to just give you props right quick. Brewers are looking at Donaldson, so that's pretty cool. We'll see what happens. They're also looking at Story, apparently.
I saw that too.
They checked in on Story, and then the Yankees, boys, they've made an offer for Trevor Story, which would be nuts. However, I saw another report saying that they want him to play center field.
I saw that too.
Do you know how crazy that would be?
They need that. I mean, he's quick, you know.
I feel like shortstop can translate to center field decent.
Yes, I agree.
But that would be
just
nuts. Super
athletic positions. Like, that's all you got to do. Be quick on your feet and be able to judge
quick reaction. Yep.
You can judge a ball coming off the middle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right, fellas, we got some cool stuff to talk about real quick. I think it's cool, at least. Cleveland selects their new name. They're the Cleveland Guardians. So they kept half the name and got rid of the other half. How do you guys feel about it?
I'm good with it. I mean, it's not my favorite name, but I don't know that I really had a better one. I liked the idea of the Spiders, but I get why they didn't go that route. Mm-hmm. Spiders kind of ended on a sour note there.
Right.
They kind of wanted something fresh. I really like the branding a lot. I like the graphics, logos, everything there. At least what we've seen so far. Mm-hmm. I think they're presenting it well. They're just kind of going for it and embracing it. But
yeah,
I'm good with it overall.
Yeah, I like it too. Apparently, there's like some type of story behind the Guardians or some shit. Like there's statues all over Cleveland that are known as the Guardians of Transportation or some shit.
Yep.
So I've heard something along those lines, but I'm going to share this. I don't hate it. Let's just say that. I don't hate it. I was definitely hoping for the Spiders.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have not seen, this is the Guardians logo. I can't look at this logo and not see Thor.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I can't do it now. Like like the round, like there's the baseball, there's the wings, like it's literally Thor's helmet. Mm-hmm. I can't not say, and that's the only part about it that I don't like.
Right, that's fair.
Yeah,
it looks like that, and it looks like when Mario gets the wings on his hat, so he can fly. But I still like it. I mean, of course, logos are going to change over the years anyway, so they're just getting something out there. It does look a little clip arty to me at this point, but. Mm-hmm. I mean, I enjoy it. It's a new brand. It's always cool to see that shit. And I started a petition because I know that the Braves are in the running to change their name. It's going to have to fucking happen at some point.
Sure.
I want the Atlanta Hammers.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No doubt about it.
Tell me that's not the sickest name you've ever fucking heard.
Hell yeah. You could have, and then you could even have a Hammer and Hank Day every year where every Brave player wears number 45.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure.
But it's okay.
I said 45. Yeah, 44. you right. But yes, have a Hammer and Hank Day. Everyone wears 44. Get approval from MLB so you could do it.
Hell yeah.
Dude. The Hammer and Hank Hammers.
Imagine, like having your team name be an ode to your greatest player in franchise history.
Yeah.
The
And it
Atlanta
actually
Hammers.
working, though.
And it just sounds fucking sick.
Right.
All right. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's close it out here with our boys from last week. So we're
boys.
First-
boys.
I love
Talking about our boys.
Our boys.
it. Dan, you have a
Yeah.
surprisingly beautiful voice.
Thank you.
I didn't expect that. Take another drink and both of you guys do it together. Ready? One?
No, that was
two,
it. That's it.
three.
I can't do it on
you got.
command.
Come on.
No, that's all you get. You get a taste.
So much love.
See, I thought you were gonna go on that one with "I got sunshine on a cloudy day."
Damn, dude.
What the fuck is going on? Why are we doing a podcast? Start a band. I'll be your manager. This is unfucking believable.
You're welcome.
I'm sitting here with two voice gods. Unreal. Jesus. All right. Let's talk about our boys, dude, because you all fucking pissed me off with your talents and shit. Third place, who we got?
We have.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Time out. Oh.
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything either. Last week, Dan, you chose Nelson Cruz. Tone, you had Vlad Guerrero Jr., and I took the other junior with Fernando Tatis. Now, who's in third place? Boom, Nelly Cruz. Dan, how you feel about it? Talk about it.
I feel like I'm not actually in third place.
I feel like shut up.
I feel like I got cheated a game.
I feel
in
like
this graphic.
I feel like shut up. I thought we were going to talk about it.
No, I'm calling you out.
God damn it. Yeah, I fucked up, guys. Dan's in first place. I fucked up. I missed it on Baseball Reference. I missed a fucking game. It's fine.
So
I
the
did
actual,
too, in all fairness.
Yeah, to
The
be
actual-
fair, Tone
To be
double
fair.
checked it. And yeah, we both fucked up. So
but
whatever.
anyway, Nelly Cruz. I mean, it wasn't the greatest week. However, he did get traded out of Minnesota, so there's that.
He
So I
forgot
feel
his
like-
bat too. Look at the picture. He forgot his bat.
I
Yeah,
see
dude.
that now.
No wonder why he only hit 130.
Right? Well, yeah, he hit.
It's pretty good for not having a bat, Tone.
Just saying, man.
He's just out there fucking literally dick slapping.
He
home
got
runs
3
last
hits
week.
without a bat, bro. All right, you do it.
Right.
I mean, I can get
So
a decent
he,
MVP.
I'm gonna go with the actual stats. So he had 4 hits last week. 3 of them were home runs though, so that's pretty fucking solid.
Whippity-fucking-do.
3 RBIs, 5 runs scored. He did strike out 8 times, which kind of sucks, but he walked 3 times to go with it. So I'll take that.
Sick. Fucking congratulations.
All
I'm
right.
Dan, and I have to double check people's work. 'Cause
Well,
I'm a
fuck,
fucking nerd.
Apparently I do, because you motherfuckers out here trying to cheat me some wins.
Yeah, it's the new guy, dude. Fucking learn your place, bro.
Nope.
New guy. All right. I had Vlad Jr. this week. Played in 5 games, went 4 for 19. Not too great. 211 batting average, 769 OPS, 1 bomb, 14 total bases. His only ribby came on the solo shot. 5 runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Just pretty blah.
Definitely had better weeks this season so far.
Yes.
Sure.
And
then
I kind of came in first place, but I guess technically second place by a half fucking point now. God damn it. Fernando Tatis played in 5 games last week. He was 5 for 19, 263, 364, 579, 943. Great week. 2 home runs, 14 total bases, 3 ribs, 3 runs, 3 walks. Those 8 strikeouts, they done got me. They got me right in the duff, boys.
Mhm.
Oh, got me. If he'd have just done it 2 less times, we
or
would
not got caught stealing that one time.
or not got caught
Or-
stealing that one fucking time. Damn it, Tatis. Now you made Dan fucking think he's special. Unreal.
Yeah, but hey, look who's in last place on the week now. It's not me.
place on my friends list, you fuck.
Listen, you're not going to be in my MySpace top 8 anymore.
Wow. Guys, let's all be friends.
No, I'm fighting. I'm pissed. Thought I won. Anyways, all right. So that was last week. What do we got for next week, Tone? What do we got? You got a theme for us? Yo.
Ooh, okay.
Do we know what it's
I like-
from? We know what it's from, right?
Yeah, that's from Ferris Bueller's
Day
Day
Off.
I'm just making sure. You didn't
the
seem
red-
too excited about it, so.
Red Wings jersey was a dead giveaway.
I didn't know until I said it. it literally clicked right at the very last fucking second. I'm
Nice.
so glad. Very nice of you, Tone, to put the. Oh wait, no, never mind. Detroit's in the United States. Never mind.
Yep. It is. It's in Michigan.
I was gonna say Joey's Canadian, and you put him on the Canadian hockey team jersey, but I was wrong.
We'll just say I gave the
Wow.
Canadian a hockey jersey. How about that?
Yep, that's it.
All right.
That's the one. That's
We'll
the
go with
Calgary Flaming Wheels. So, Tone, who you got, bro? Which one's yours?
So mine is Joey Votto. I had to pick from the Central region, sorry, the AL NL Central to choose from, and Votto's hot right now, man. He's been hitting some dingers. He's having fun out there too. Like just watching him play right now is exciting. So
Joey Hotto.
Joey Votto. Oh, I forgot I'm calling him Jose Votto now.
Oh, fair enough. That
That's
makes
right.
sense.
right.
But yeah, he's doing well. So I'm gonna ride him while he's hot.
Nice.
As you should.
Dan, go ahead.
I took Polar Bear, old Petey, Petey Alonso.
Yeah.
He had a pretty good week last week with 5 home runs and 10 RBIs. So
Pretty decent.
hopefully he repeats that for me this coming week and gets me some points and just furthers that gap between me and you in the standings there, Ty.
Whatever, dude. Pete Alonso is no Kike Hernandez, but that's fine. You fucked up, but it's fine.
You're right. He has 2 more home runs and 1 more RBI. So you're right.
I had the West. I took Manny Machado for the Padres. He's got 2 games at home at against Oakland, and then 4 games at home against Colorado. So we'll see how that pans out for old Manny. Best of luck to you boys, and I promise I'll get the stats right next week.
It's okay, son.
God, maybe if
I'll
I
allow
didn't,
it.
maybe if you wanted the stats to be right, Dan, you should fucking do them before the show.
Well, okay. I got nothing for that. I don't know.
All right, boys. So we're gonna spin the wheel for next week. How we've decided to do this is we're gonna spin it now, and third place gets the first one that comes up. Correct? Just whoever ends up being third place,
Sure.
I believe so. Yep.
and then second gets the second pick. First place
Wait, whoever finishes in third place,
gets the first spin here.
whoever finishes in
Because-
third place this upcoming week.
Yeah. So like if you're third with Joey Votto, then you get the first spin right now.
But there's no advantage to having the first
No.
spin.
Super isn't.
So if
Ever.
it's random
Well, you have-
anyways,
You
let's
have
not
more
worry about.
chance to not get the Central.
No, you don't.
Well,
Because the
if-
East could get taken, and then you have a 50% shot at getting the Central. So it's
Well, we're
32.
not going to fucking argue numbers because the first spin is the NL Central. So whatever the fuck we decide, I don't give a shit anymore. You guys just tell me. Apparently, I do everything wrong.
All right, I'll take
So-
the Central again then.
why don't we do
It's not,
two?
doesn't even have to be you yet.
I got
Listen.
third place, right?
Listen,
This upcoming week, Tone.
no, because we want to pick our boys for next week now, so we can or we want to know the division now.
Yeah,
so
we want to
can
know the
have our
division
boys
now, so we can be
picked.
thinking about it throughout the week. That's my whole
Exactly.
point. If we do
Exactly.
it the way you were talking about, then we can't even think about who we might take until next Monday.
Exactly.
Shut up.
Exactly. So
I'm
let's
just
do
saying,
it. Hang on. Listen. 2 wheels. 2 wheels.
Shut up.
First
West.
spin
Shut up. West.
is the name.
Central,
then
West, East.
A division.
Too
Just
late.
pick a name. Just pick a name.
Pick a hand. Dan, ready, set, 1, 2, 3, go.
Right?
My right, your right.
That hand that you just moved. No, not that one.
Son of a fuck. All right, that was me. So I'll take Central.
No, I'm saying spin now. Pick a name and then spin.
God fucking damn
You
it.
guys, this is not hard.
This is so hard.
Just someone pick a name. It's all random. Pick a name.
You're
Dan
random.
or Ty. Who? Wait, what's the name? Ty?
I
what's
don't
your
know.
name?
Who the fuck am I anymore? I don't know, bro.
Spin for you. Spin
For
for
me.
you.
Spin for
Yes,
me.
Spin for you right now.
I hate my fucking life.
You got the Central.
Yeah.
All right. Now spin for Dan. Dan,
All right,
you
I'll
got the
take the
West.
West.
I got the East. Done deal.
Okay.
Jesus,
Got
that
it.
was fucking difficult, you pieces of... That's the episode today, guys.
Holy
Holy
shit.
hell. Jesus. Thanks for fucking duking it out with us there. Jesus. We almost had our... You know what? we had a scheduling conflict with the softball tournament, so that is no longer on board. We're going to do a fucking boxing match, 3-way. You,
Hell yeah.
me, and Tone.
I don't want to do that shit.
You could be the referee because I don't want to hit you, baby.
I'll box your ass. Let's go.
Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate you tuning in. If you want to follow us or watch us live, our social medias are out there. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, the whole 9, all of it, Upper Decker Pod. Go check it out. Follow us. Leave us comments on our dumb shit that we post. Watch the live streams. Keep a lookout for episodes. I don't know, new content, whatever the fuck we put out there. All of it's out there on the socials. We'll always put it out no matter what. So if there's something new or intriguing coming up in our days and our lives here at the Upper Decker Podcast, you're going to know about it. Tone, if they don't want to watch us for some stupid fucking reason, where can they listen to us?
I don't know why you wouldn't want to watch us, but let's say maybe you're at work and you can just listen to us on headphones.
At
okay?
6:15 on a Monday, bro.
I'm saying if you can't watch us live, you should still watch us just later. But if you can't watch us in general,
right,
then at least listen to us. You can search for Upper Decker Podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, everywhere you get your podcasts, we're there. If you are listening to us on any of those platforms, if it allows you to, leave us a review. Tell us how good we're doing, or leave us a rating, maybe 5 stars, thumbs up, whatever system they use. But that helps us move up in the little algorithms that be on those platforms. And if you would like to help us out in other ways, Dan will tell you how to do that.
Yeah, specifically, if you would like to help us out financially, you can be a monthly contributor, like we mentioned earlier. Head over to anchor.fm/upperdeckerpod/support. You can sign up to be a monthly contributor of 99 cents, $4.99, or $9.99. If, like Ty mentioned, you also have commitment issues, you can feel free to send us a one-time donation over to paypal.me/upperdeckerpod in any amount that you choose, $1 all the way up to $100 or more if you want to. All of that stuff, like we've said a million times, goes back into the show, gets us better equipment. We do eventually want to get over to like some spring training so we could interview some minor league players for you guys. It also allows us to do cool stuff like create merch, such as this badass.
I was unbuttoning my shirt.
No, you're good. That's fair. I'm not ever going to be mad about that. Such as this badass new Upper Decker fitted cap that we just released yesterday.
Shit, that looks sick.
So we've got that in 7 different colors. It is fitted all the way around. There's no buttons or anything on the back. It's white stitching.
There's no buttons on the back like there's no buttons on the front of my shirt right now.
Oh, I like it a lot. So head on over there and pick you up a new Upper Decker fitted ball cap. That's at upperdeckerpod.com. Going into the shop, and our Upper Decker fitted cap is right there at the top as a featured product. So you can buy it while you're there.
That's that shit I do like. And hey, I think, we might have some other things coming up. I'm going to talk to the boys about it, though. Shit, can you guys hear me?
No, we could not hear you. I was waiting.
I just been back there flexing. Good thing. Poof. All right, I was going to say some bullshit, but I'm not going to say it. We're going to save it for later. We appreciate you guys for coming out and watching and listening. We appreciate you guys for donations and follows and going to the website, all of that stuff. Thank you. Keep it up. We will see you guys next week. Oh, my God, 75 whole fucking episodes. Next week, 75.
Quarter of a century.
Wowzers. Catch y'all then. See ya.
Peace.